Hello everyone, this is Chandana B from 6th semester IEC department from SVC College Bangalore. Today we'll discuss the topic called as a non-conventional energy and the following contents will be discussing in the non-conventional energy. One is definition of a non-conventional energy. What are the five non-conventional source of energy? Wind energy, tidal energy, bioenergy, and in the bioenergy, biogas and the biomass will be discussed. There are the three main sources of power generation. One is thermal power, another one is hydroelectric power, and we'll be discussing about the advantages of non-conventional energy and disadvantages of non-conventional energy and difference between non-conventional energy and the conventional energy, so that making the differentiation so that we can get to know about non-conventional and the conventional energy very deeply. Non-conventional energy, what is this exactly? The non-conventional energy or renewable energy source or energy sources that are continuously producing the nature and are limitless. For example, the solar energy and the bioenergy and the tidal energy and the wind energy. The non-conventional also called as renewable source of energy. Right. We'll compare the both non-conventional and the conventional energy, so we can get to know about comparison also directly. Okay, the solar energy will be taken as a non-conventional energy, and the conventional energy will be taken as an petrol. The petrol is like you can use immediately, right? But the solar cannot be used immediately directly. We cannot able to use in the solar energy, and this will be inexhaustible. The solar is inexhaustible, but the petrol it at any time can be shows the end, but the solar energy never gonna be end, right? Which causes the pollution. Petrol which causes the pollution, and but the solar energy does not causes any kind of pollution, right? And also the petrol can be the transfer can be used directly, but the solar it cannot be used directly. The third party we need to use it to use the solar energy. This is what the difficult we facing in the non-conventional energy. Okay, then what are the non-conventional energies or five types? One is solar energy, wind energy, tidal energy, geothermal energy, and the biomass. This by this picture we can get to know about what is this, how it will be looking, the wind energy, solar energy, and bioenergy, biofuel, geothermal energy, hydro energy. uh, if you want to use something, as I told, if you want to use something from the solar, from the nature, we want to use third application as a third party, right? See, the solar energy, we need if you want to use something, we want to use third applications. Like in the solar energy we have solar heater, solar cooker, and also solar cell phone, solar hair conditioner, solar water pump, solar water heater, solar inverter, so on as there. We can use the many applications from the solar energy. In the wind energy is mainly purpose for the wind energy is the irrigation purpose. Why the solar energy called as a non-conventional energy of a non-conventional source of energy? They are called as a non-conventional because till now they are not used extensively or in our daily life. Extensively in our daily life. These sources of energies also do not causes the pollution, as I told before, does not causes the any kind of pollution, air pollution, water pollution, any kind of pollution does not create any kind of pollution. Okay, for example, the solar energy from the sun and the wind energy from the window and the tidal energy and the biogas. Then wind energy. This the type of energy can be produced by the harnessing window, and it can use it for the operating the water pump from the irrigation purpose. As I told, the wind energy is mainly purpose for the irrigation purpose, right? Approximately 2756 window pumps wind pumps were set up for this purpose. And the seven states, the window power operated powerhouses were installed, and their installed capacity was 1000 milliwatts. Okay, India was second position in window power energy generation. When come to the point of tidal energy produced the exploding the tidal waves often see in is called as an tidal energy. What is this tidal energy? The energy produced by exploding the tidal waves of an sea. Tidal waves produced in the sea is called as some tidal energy. Okay, due to the to produce the tidal waves in the sea using the application using the tidal energy. Okay, due to the absorption of the cost effective effective technology, these sources has not at been tapped. Okay, bioenergy. And the bioenergy, as I told, the biogas and the biomass will be discussing. In the biogas is obtained from the gobar gas plant by putting cow dung into the planet. Based on the process of the gas, this planet converts the gobar into the manure. It can be used for the cooking and lighting and generation of electricity and so on. This produces more than 225 lakhs thousand of tons of manure. About 1828 large community biogas plants have been established in the country. Biomass. It is also often source of produced energy through plants and trees. And the purpose of biomass program is to encourage of afforestation for energy, and so that the fuel of the generation of energy based on the gas technique and fodder for the cattle could be obtained, and 56 milliholds capacity of the generation of a biomass energy has been installed. There are the three main sources of power generation. We'll be discussing about the two power generations, thermal power and the hydroelectric power. The thermal power, it is generated in the India at the various power station with the help of coal and oil, and it has been major source of an electric power. And in the 2004 and 5, it shared in the total installed capacity was 70%. Okay, hydroelectric power, it produces by the constructing dams over overflowing rivers. For example, these are the examples. Okay, in 1950-51 installed, the capacity of an hydroelectric electricity was 587.7 millivolts, and in 2004-25 it was 19,600 millivolts. Advantages of non-conventional energy is affordable and high energy density and the widely available. Of course, it will be widely available. It is an high energy density. The widely available, which means like if you go to India, Pakistan, in any country, it will be available. The this solar energy or non-conventional energies, it is more highly effective and affordable reason, like if you need not to pay any cost for it, is a free of cost. The disadvantages is non-renewable and costly and high carbon footprint and geopolitical issues. Differences between like conventional source and non-conventional source. The conventional source of an energy refers to traditional source of power like charcoal and firewood, coal, petroleum, etc. The non-conventional source of energy or recently developed source of an energy from the sun, wind, water, tides, and geothermal, etc. These sources of in the conventional energy, these are the sources of energy or non-renewable. The conventional source of energy, these sources are renewable. The conventional source generation of energy is expensive. In the non-conventional source, the initial cost of a generation is high but the cheaper in the long run. The conventional energy is a cause large-scale pollution, and the non-conventional they are eco-friendly source of energy. Not only that, which do not causes the any kind of pollution, and it can be available at the any time. This is the non-conventional opposite to that conventional.